A Manhattan federal jury has found Sam Bankman-Fried guilty on all 7 counts of fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering. It took the jury just over 4 hours to deliberate. The disgraced FTX founder is accused of stealing as much as $10 billion in customer funds. He's set to be sentenced on March 28th of next year.
This kind of fraud, this kind of corruption is as old as time, and we have no patience for it. It's a warning, this case, to every single fraudster out there who thinks that they're untouchable.
My fellow co-anchor and CBS News national correspondent Errol Barnett joins us now. You were in the courtroom as the verdict was read. And I mean, Errol, just about a year ago, Sam Bankman-Fried was praised as like the J.P. Morgan of our time. Right. Now he is headed to prison. Tell us about the reaction in the courtroom.
You know, the judge instructed him to stand, face the jury, and learn his fate. I was actually seated behind his parents, Joseph Bankman and Barbara Fried, and he didn't really show any expression. Sam Bankman-Fried, he was stoic. He seems like he's lost weight. He looked kind of shrunken in his seemed like an oversized suit. He had a 5 o'clock shadow. And with each count, when the jury said guilty, guilty, guilty 7 times over, as it was read by the floor person, his father fell deeper into his own lap. And we saw his mother put her arm, Barbara put her arm around Joseph and tried to embrace him. But at no point did Sam turn around and look at his parents until the very final moment when he left the room. This was a massive moment for both of them. And as you point out, this is the man we saw on the cover of Forbes magazine. He was standing next to the likes of former U.S. President Bill Clinton, former U.K. Prime Minister Tony Blair, Tom Brady, Katy Perry, celebrities. And now he really is the poster child for crypto fraud and money laundering. And so the U.S. government, as you saw Damian Williams point to, and Attorney General Merrick Garland has made the same comment, don't try to be like Sam Bankman-Fried because the government will come after you.
And he's likely headed to prison for a long time. That sentencing taking place in March. What happens now, Errol?
Well, it's not even just the sentencing, Lana. So, you know, he faces up to 110 years in prison. It's up to the judge's discretion. He can go below but above if he chooses to. But he also said the government intends to bring more charges in a second case based on evidence and testimony from this trial. That will happen in March as well. That could, we believe, be linked to allegations of bribing Chinese officials that was testified by some of the co-conspirators in this case. Also, using the identities of Thai sex workers to prop up fake accounts on Alameda Research, which was the sister hedge fund of FTX. These were serious allegations that were not part of the accusations in this trial, but Judge Kaplan said that trial is expected to begin in March of next year as well.
That's curious that they're going to do this, even though they've already gotten the conviction. He's going to prison. Errol, as soon as the charges were filed, there was a huge impact on the crypto industry. Are there additional impacts now that he's been found guilty?
It's a chilling effect, and I believe that's intentional. The Attorney General, Merrick Garland, released a statement last night saying Sam Bankman-Fried thought he was smarter and above the law. And I'll just quote here. The Attorney General says, anyone who tries to hide their crimes behind a shiny new thing they claim no one else is smart enough to understand, the DOJ will hold you accountable. Now, I would pay close attention to Binance. It is the world's largest crypto trading platform. The complication there, it's run by a Chinese national who goes by the name of CZ. It's believed that he lives in Dubai. He's worth about $10 billion. But the SEC has already sued Binance for fraudulent practices. And they really intend to bring the hammer down on that company. They want to ban its practices in the U.S. So this is the U.S. government using Sam Bankman-Fried as a poster child for what not to do, as the government tries to recoup the funds of people who lost, you know, millions of dollars personally and billions of dollars overall.
Errol, you have been in the courtroom. You've got 74 pages of handwritten notes before you. You've been covering every aspect of this. Thank you.
Great to see you.